This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, we'll have news from the Jasper City Council meeting held this week. DuBois County is designated as an Indiana Healthy Community. You're invited to meet with your legislators Saturday morning. Kurt Guxell is in with sports. And State Senator Mark Mesmer is our guest on WJTS Inform, bringing us up to date on this week's legislative actions. All this and more tonight on the WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Wednesday night, the Jasper City Council voted to amend two ordinances that were set for second and final readings. The purpose of the ordinances were to authorize a line of credit and to appropriate and not to exceed the amount of $3 million towards the construction of the 10 Clark Cultural Center. However, upon closer inspection of the procedure, they found that the line of credit has to cover the total amount of tax credits that can be received, which is $3.5 million. The project is estimated to cost $2.8 million. In another amendment, the term extension was stretched to November 2025. Also, Wednesday, the contract for the project was awarded to Jasper-based Crimp Construction. The proposed line of credit is essential for the city to move forward in the bonds process. Before bonds can be sold, the city must show they have the funds on hand, which is where the line of credit comes in. The credit will not be assessed until the end of the construction, at which time the sold bonds will be used to pay off the balance. 5% upfront usage will be required in order to create the credit line, which is required by state law. The ordinances will be brought back up for second and final readings in February. Also Wednesday night, DuBois County Emergency Management Director Tammy Humbert and Lisa Galehausen with the Indiana Region 15 brought before the council a resolution to adopt the DuBois County Mitigation Plan. It is the third plan that has been established in the county. The city of Huntingburg as well as the DuBois County Council have also approved plans which are passed every 5 years. Past projects benefited by the DuBois County Mitigation Plan include the Beaver Lake Dam, the brim around the wastewater plant in Huntingburg, EDA and disaster recovery funds, and the Community Storm Water Project in DuBois. The resolution was adopted by the Jasper Council. And in other business, the council Wednesday night once again appointed Kevin Manley as President Pro Tem, which puts Manley in a position to preside over the council in the event the mayor is absent. The council also appointed Nona Baker to replace new Mayor Dean Vonderheide as the council's representative on the Jasper Public Library Board. Vonderheide, who had served as the library board's president, stepped down after he was appointed to replace Terry Seitz as mayor of Jasper in December. And speaking of Mayor Dean Vonderheide, Wednesday night was the first council meeting presided by the new mayor. It was also the first meeting for Phil Mundy, who replaced Vonderheide as a councilman at large. Vonderheide and Mundy were both recently selected to their new positions by a caucus of precinct committee members of the DuBois County Republican Party. Just before Wednesday night's council meeting, Clerk Treasurer Juanita Boehm swore in 28-year-old Logan Jones as the Jasper Police Department's newest patrol officer. Jones's appointment brings the total number of officers within the department to 24. JPD also staffs a total of 6 dispatchers. The public is invited to meet with and listen to their local legislators as the Jasper Chamber of Commerce and Vincennes University Jasper Center host their annual legislative breakfast Saturday morning, January 26th and Saturday morning, March 2nd. The gatherings will be held at the Theater and Auditorium at the Vincennes University Jasper Center for Technology, Innovation, and Manufacturing, known as CTIM, each date from 9 until 10:30 a.m. Elected officials representing DuBois County, including State Senators Mark Mesmer and Aaron Houchin, as well as State Representatives Shane Lindauer and Stephen Bartels, have been invited to discuss with their constituents what is happening in the state legislature during the 2019 legislative session. The event is free to attend and light refreshments will be served. If you are unable to attend, the 18 WJTS TV will air the legislative breakfast Tuesday, January 29th at 8 p.m. following the local news, and again on Sunday, February 3rd at 3 p.m. A former trooper with the Jasper District of the Indiana State Police has been promoted to sergeant within the Evansville District, overseeing Pike County. Indiana State Police Superintendent Douglas Carter has promoted Trooper Kylan Compton to the rank of sergeant to serve as a district squad leader. Compton is a native of Griffin and a 1999 graduate of North Posey High School. He later attended Purdue University and graduated in 2003 after receiving a bachelor's degree in sociology. Compton graduated from the Indiana State Police Recruit Academy in 2004 and was originally assigned to the Jasper District, where he primarily patrolled Perry and Spencer counties. He transferred to Evansville in July 2006 and primarily patrolled Gibson and Posey counties. Compton, a 14-year veteran, will supervise troopers in the Pike and Gibson County areas. The Wellness Council of Indiana has designated DuBois County as an Indiana healthy community. The Wellness Council of Indiana helps communities assess their programs, services, and infrastructure in 4 areas: health, economy, environment, and community. 3 businesses in DuBois County have gone through the Wellness Council's Achieve Well process, which assists businesses in creating a corporate culture that encourages and supports employee health through worksite wellness initiatives. This statewide achievement was facilitated by the DuBois County Healthy Community Coalition, a group of key community stakeholders that came together to collaborate on the comprehensive community assessment and goals to be carried out over the 2-year designation cycle. The DuBois County Healthy Community Coalition consists of Carestone Benefits Group, Kimball International, the DuBois County Visitor Center and Tourism Commission, Jasper Engines and Transmission, Purdue Extension, Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center, the DuBois County Health Department, the DuBois County Board of Commissioners, and the DuBois County Community Foundation. The coalition is already working on the goals it set for its 2-year designation. It will focus on recruiting more employers in the community to go through the Achieve Well process, establishing the Supplemental Nutrition Access Program in area farmers markets, and using information gathered on a community audit led by the Indiana State Department of Health to inform a new comprehensive plan for the city of Jasper. DuBois County Commissioner Nick Hostetter says he was happy to participate in the Healthy Community Initiative. Hostetter says it sends the message to residents and potential residents that they are serious about the health and well-being of county residents. He added that the designation will also help DuBois County to foster additional action on creating a healthier community. DuBois County will be formally recognized at the 2019 Indiana Wellness Summit, September 17th. The coalition will be hosting a community celebration event to recognize community partners and Achieve Well organizations. The Jasper Police Department is receiving multiple complaints about scam calls. Police want to remind citizens that the IRS does not call and threaten citizens and will not threaten to send the police or law enforcement to your house. If you receive a scam call, do not give out your information, and you do not have to call back the number that is provided. Jasper Police would also like to remind citizens that various scams are going on at all times. Never provide your personal information. If the caller asks for money or gift cards such as iTunes cards, green dot cards, etc., this is a scam. It is only necessary to call law enforcement if money or personal info has been given. Also keep in mind that it is not necessary to call law enforcement to report the scam or the phone number that the call came from. And a reminder from the Jasper Street Department, they would like to let all residents of the city of Jasper know that trash and recyclable items need to be placed at the curb no later than 7 a.m. the day of their trash pickup. Now, during extreme temperatures, the street department will be sending out 2 collection crews splitting the route as to limit employees' exposure to these cold temperatures. Therefore, the trash and recycling routes will be collected earlier than usual in all areas in hopes to have employees out of the extreme temperatures prior to the noon hour. The street department would like to thank all city residents for their cooperation in this regard. And now stay tuned. Weather, sports, and Inform with District 48 State Senator Mark Mesmer are still to come on 18 WJTS News.